But recently, I have been having a love-hate relationship with life. So it's definitely you too, because I know we all do. These things right here are not always our friends. And, you know, I filmed an intro to this vlog channel probably close to a month ago now. And here I am finally picking it up again. It's like every time I have like a creative idea to do something or a creative inspiration to do literally anything, something always comes against me actually doing the creative thing. I have a really like unique idea for how I want to do this vlog channel, because every time I feel like I put my effort into something, I just feel like it doesn't actually yield like results. But it's also like I haven't sat down and spent enough time with being consistent on my YouTube channel, or being consistent in trying to record my original songs, or even just trying to start a business. Like I do freelancing on the side. I do. And I've been doing it for about 2 years, and I've had maybe like an actual handful of brands that I've done, which is still really fun. I love it. March has just been like a slump month for me. I am back in DC. I am a wife to a med student, which is so cool to get to see what doctors have to go through to get to where they are. But it's also really hard being a wife to a med student and learning to be okay with not always having the time to do normal marriage things. I've tried to make friends here and it feels very challenging. I'm not always the best at reaching out to people because I'm scared of rejection, I guess. And I get so easily embarrassed if I reach out and like someone says, no, I can't, I'm sorry. And I take it way too personally. But I think it's just like, I don't know, I'm an overthinker. So it's just me learning how to do this life on my own up here. And I'm not on my own. I have my husband and I have God with me, of course, always. But every time someone asks me, how do you like life in DC? I'm like, it's okay. I'm from the South, so I'm not used to like having to do public transportation to get places. City life is just scary to me. I'm not made for it. You can find me on a farm in the country. That's what I'm made for. And I'm made for having the control of being able to drive anywhere and literally be in a giant parking lot and just walking to the store you want to go to. But it takes so much planning up here to actually go to a simple store, and it's just not for me. Like the lifestyle up here is just very fast. Not as fast as New York, but definitely faster than I like. Anyways, I'm rambling now and I'm so sorry. Tonight, me and my husband are going to Philomena's, which is a wonderful Italian restaurant in Georgetown. Their portion size is crazy. You'll order a meal there and have leftovers for 2 nights. It's insane. It's actually really good. So let's get back to work. 'Cause I'm a creep, I'm an angel.
And here is the end result. It turned out so cute. I'll be using Kindle to design the remaining 49 products for this challenge, but I absolutely love how this first one turned out. If you guys want to try Kindle out for yourself, you can try. I'm gonna try and make a few other things.
This is my audition to be your new, not super clean, not super aesthetic, kind of relaxing, kind of unhinged content creator. And I've been seeing a lot of people say, just do it, just post your content. And I know everyone feels this way, but I feel like I just don't have any content to give you guys. But here I am making this. If you're wondering why I look like this right now, I have had a very long morning. I got up at, 4 a.m. Got up at 4 a.m. Got on my flight, which was a super early, 6:07 a.m. flight. I'm TSA pre-check, so I usually can skip the general boarding line in airports. But today, let me tell you, it was not like that. I waited almost 40 minutes in the pre-check line, and I have no idea why. It could be a mix of this is, you know, a couple days after Easter, people are traveling back to their home or where they work. Needless to say, it was extremely crowded. I actually had an older man standing behind me, and he was like, is this the right line? And he was not TSA pre-check, and so we kind of like helped him find the general boarding. He got through before we did, and he was behind us. And I was standing with like some strangers, but I'm also like, I have a cold, I think. I've been staying consistently in the realm of the allergens that do not agree with me. And I think that it's just finally turned into a little cold. We're overflowing. We're overflowing. That's wonderful. It is getting kind of smoky, so I'm kind of concerned. Like, the sizzle is very strong right now. Life is messy. Maple syrup has been all the craze recently. People are putting it in coffees. That's it. They are complete. They have more of like the pancake consistency right now, which makes sense. So let's give her a little spray. Lather that on there. Honestly, looks pretty good. Let's taste it. Oh my gosh. You guys, that is so moist. Wow. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my waffles while the others cook. But anyways, let's read the verse of the day. Today is 2 days after Easter, so I think it's Earth Day today. Happy Earth Day. Yeah, April 22nd. So today's verse is Romans 3:25, and I'm gonna be reading the King James Version. I like how like closely translated it is to the Hebrew version of the Bible. And it's just so beautiful, like the Old English, I love it. That's just my personal preference though. Romans 3:25. Whom God hath set forth to be a propitiation through faith in his blood, to declare his righteousness for the remission of sins that are past, through the forbearance of God. Such a beautiful reminder. And this is just on the Bible app, and there's a really pretty graphic that went with it today. And that's just such a great reminder that because of Jesus' sacrifice, we now have the ability to have the remission of sins. And beforehand, you know, there was the repentance of sins, which is definitely a necessary step to have the remission of sins. But since we are covered in his blood, be completely dismissed of every sin that we have committed against God. It burned me. I don't think I want to eat those. Okay, so literally right after I filmed that whole, actually it wasn't an entire vlog, it was just a little bit of one, but as you can hear in my voice, I've been sick, and I think that it was induced by allergies. I have severe allergies, and apparently the pollen count is like 3 times higher this year. So I think I got like bronchitis and a severe sinus infection. Thankfully, I'm so thankful for Teladoc because I was able to just call and get what I needed. And what they prescribed me has seriously helped so much. Thank you, Lord. It was so bad, you guys. I had a fever for 2 days. I've never gotten this sick like this time of year. Usually I like battle with allergies, but this was like never before. So I'm about to start working. I did some meetings last week when I was starting to feel sick, and I actually don't remember anything from those times. So I'm gonna be trying to like do some catch-up work. Let me show you guys the painting that I worked on yesterday, because I was sick of watching shows and like scrolling on my phone. I was like, I need to do something with my hands. So I'm gonna show you guys what I did. I'm still trying to finish it, but I saw this picture of like some chickens on a farm on Pinterest, and I loved like the lighting and the color scheme. So I tried to replicate that the best that I could. I feel like I did a good job. There's some areas where I'm like, okay, the tones are not matching, but I was like, what do I put here? So I'm working on like a little cat sitting on a fence here, looking out into the fields, but I need to add some shading and some highlights onto the cat. But yeah, I'm actually like obsessed with this. I can't stop looking at it. But the best way to finish something you don't know what to do with is to like step away after working on it for a while. Yeah, and I'm thinking I might hang it up either like over here in my kitchen or maybe like somewhere over here. So ignore the mess. I've been sick, like I said. Let me know what you guys think. What should the name of this painting be? We'll see what you guys say. Well, this is where I sat for 3 days while I was sick, and I'm in the process of trying to clean everything up. So I just like got knocked out of nowhere. So just a little slow recovery. This weekend I really rested up because 2 of those days I had a fever. But really trying to make sure I eat my probiotics and fruit because I am on antibiotics right now. Try and knock out the infection, sinus infection. So as always, try and eat 1 cup of berries every day, and then I paired it with my favorite Greek yogurt and pineapple today, and my honey almond latte. I'm going to do my Bible study now, and then I'm gonna try to finish this painting before I start working today. Okay, I think it's been like maybe a day or so since I filmed last. You can hear my voice is a little bit better, but I'm still not feeling 100%. So a week ago was when I went down with the sickness, and I actually had a fever last Thursday. Yesterday I felt good enough to walk to Whole Foods, so I picked up some bagels. I don't know why, like, blueberry bagels are my weakness. And I always love getting Dave the Killer bread. In all honesty, I have been really lacking motivation when it comes to work. I have forced myself to work though. But ever since getting sick, I already naturally have to force myself to work. Some days I wake up and I'm like really excited to work and I'm passionate about it. And then other days I'm like, why am I working? I hate working. And I just want to travel, you know? I think everyone feels that way. Unless if you're like a CEO for some reason. Or if you own your own business. That would be fun, but every time I like have an idea, I just like immediately give myself imposter syndrome. And I'm like, that's never gonna work. A perfect toast. Actually, it's a little too much here, but I still think it'll be good. A toast to Emily. What is that from? Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Is it Corpse Bride? I think it is. My comfort show. Whenever I'm ill or just not feeling up to keeping up with a huge, heavy plot line or storyline, is the Great British Baking Show. And it's really taught me so much about like baking. I went and sat on the roof for about 45 minutes and then my allergies decided to start flaring up again. So definitely think that's why I got sick. But I made a smoothie. It's got strawberries, blueberries, kale. I want to say banana too. And it's a Trader Joe's mix, so it's been in my freezer. But I was like, you know what? I finally need to make it. And it's really good. It'll be a good little sip while I work. I am so glad I only have one meeting today. I hate meetings. Honestly, I'm probably gonna stop the vlog here because I have a bunch of random crap in this vlog. If you watched this all the way through, wow, I'm so proud of you. Anyways, thank you for watching, and my name is Reagan. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications in case if you want to be notified of my next vlog. And leave me a comment. Let me know that you watched this all the way through if you did. Yeah, and if you did, I love you. I really do. So thank you for joining me. I'm sorry it wasn't that interesting. But this is real life. Not everything that we do is going to be super entertaining, super interesting. So I'm trying to desensitize myself to constantly wanting to be entertained. And yeah, if you want a friend, just subscribe, because if you were to hang out with me in person, this is actually how it would be too. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Just go kill it, whatever you're gonna do. Don't kill anything though, or anyone. Just, you know, figuratively kill it. Anyways, bye guys, see you in the next vlog. We're almost there.